hard when you look back. That's not where I'm going, I'ma do better.
My name is Maritza, I'm 49 years old, and my plastic surgery in Mexico didn't just destroy my stomach, it destroyed my marriage. I have scars going across and up my stomach and no belly button.
What are we looking for, Mom?
I'm looking for a bed because your dad wants the bed in the divorce. My ex-husband and I led a very active lifestyle, so I was always very thin. Being married, you get comfortable, and I went from wearing a small to a medium and then an extra large, and I never really followed through with the exercise or the dieting, so I just decided to have a tummy tuck, and in my eyes, I was gonna look fabulous. But then after several months of complications and many procedures, my stomach looked deformed, almost like a Frankenstein. It looked very, very ugly. My husband felt like it was my own fault for wanting this surgery. My marriage was in shambles, and in January 2020, my husband left. It's for the best, you know, and I'm hurt. Obviously, there's still a lot of emotion. 17 years, you know, that are gone. I was in a really dark place right after he left. I begged him to come back. Our vows were supposed to be for better, for worse, in sickness and in health.
It wasn't expected from him. I was hurt that he didn't stick by those vows.
I know, me too.
It's you getting the surgery, it's a new slate for you.
It is, and I know that I can overcome this. I'm strong.
That's why my sisters and I are so strong, because we have a strong mom.
Thank you, baby. Finally, I'm in a place where I don't even want him to come back. Like, I'm completely done with him. I'm ready to move on with my life. I'm just ready for Dr. Dubrow and Dr. Nassif to give me this opportunity. I need something positive in my life.
So I'm on the phone with a patient the other night. She said, I'm really nauseous. And I said, okay, let me call in a prescription for an anti-nausea medication. She goes, I don't think I'll be able to keep it down. I go, well, I'll get you a suppository. And she goes, what do I do with that? I go, you take the suppository and you put it up your
rectum,
butt.
butt.
I go, butt hole.
You said butthole.
I said butthole. I went, I just said butthole.
Paging Dr. Butthole. Come in, Dr. Butthole.
Back door. Back door.
Yeah,
not front door, back door.
I think that would go well either. Put in your back door.
All right, I'm going to show you a picture. You tell me what went wrong with this patient.
Okay. Oh, geez. Was that a skin graft?
That's a skin graft.
Was it tummy tuck?
Yep.
That then ended up having a wound breakdown?
Yep. Why such an extensive tissue loss? And why is the belly button gone? Weird. So the patient is Marissa.
Can you please send a Maritza?
Maritza.
Hello, Maritza, nice to meet you.
Oh, Maritza.
Allie.
Allie.
Her daughter. Hi, nice to
Nice
meet
to
you.
meet you.
Hi.
So we've seen your pictures, and that was a very extensive complication you suffered.
Correct.
All right, so how did that happen? Take us back.
So I wasn't happy with my body,
Okay.
and I had a couple of girlfriends that had recently had surgery in Mexico.
Okay.
And so I wanted a tummy tuck, and he did lipo here, the lower part of my stomach.
So the only place that was liposuctioned was the lower abdomen.
Yes.
Unfortunately, Maritza's surgeon committed the classic F-up. In general, you shouldn't liposuction the lower abdominal area before tummy tuck surgery, because once you do that, then you're killing the primary blood supply that will allow the tummy tuck to heal.
On day 7, I noticed my skin was starting to turn black. So the next morning, I drove to see the original surgeon in Mexico, and he explained to me that I had necrosis and cut off all the dead skin. I go back 3 times, and he starts cutting me more and more, and then all of a sudden, my hole was like this big. You could put a fist in my stomach.
Oh, boy.
You know? The 4th time I go in, I'm hospitalized. And then he cut a piece of like my torso over here.
Okay, the skin graft.
Yes.
And so how long ago was the skin graft placed?
April of 2019.
Okay, so we're more than a year out for the skin graft from the wound being closed.
Correct.
That's good. So do you think this is a challenging problem?
I think it might be challenging, but I'm just trying to get rid of the scar.
The skin graft.
Correct. and there's no belly button.
Well, why wouldn't he make an incision and just bring it out?
I don't know. So he told my husband
interesting.
that when he opened me up, my fat was 4 to 5 inches thick. That's why he couldn't bring the belly button.
Oh, he couldn't bring out the stalk that far?
He said it was inside.
The belly button's inside?
Yes.
When I hear that kind of story, it makes me think the surgeon cut it out and didn't realize it, and he's making excuses. But if I operate on Maritza, I hope there's a belly button there available under the skin, because creating a belly button is one of the most difficult things to do in all of plastic surgery. Is there a belly button inside?
Well, he says there is.
So the plot thickens. So, trying to wrap my brain around what exactly happened to you. Why didn't the surgeon bring the belly button out?
I don't.
It's not a thing.
It's not.
That doesn't make any sense. That's BS.
So it's in there flopping around.
Well, I hope so. The question is, did something inadvertently happen to it?
That's what I think happened.
Is it gone?
Hearing this from Dr. Dubrow, and obviously I'm surprised. Keeping my fingers crossed that my belly button is still there.
Okay, so you have this skin graft right here that they use to close the wound. Sit down for a second. I'm not sure why the scar goes all the way up here. I guess because all the skin died and they had to bring it together. So here's the thing. Bringing this vertical scar all the way down here and removing above it, it's possible if you're willing to walk around like this
For how long?
for the rest of your life.
Oh no.
Or we can have a little bit of a higher horizontal scar and maybe remove the entire vertical scar so that you can have a scarless looking abdomen in a higher bikini.
So something obviously a little bit higher than this.
A little bit higher.
Okay.
I want you to bring me a bikini and we're gonna mark the top of the bikini in pre-op. And if you don't have a belly button in there, got to try to make you one out of some scar. Not easy to do. This is complicated, fixing this. That exact complication that happened to you could happen to us. Dying, infection, the whole thing. Because now I have beaten up, damaged tissue. I have a special consent form that I have patients in your category sign called high risk consent, which says, besides all of those scary forms you just signed, oh, this is a little different. Oh, what do you think?
I'm just nervous now that you're saying it's a high-risk surgery.
Scary stuff, my dear.
It scares me that I may go through this all over again. But there's a risk in any surgery, so it's just having trust in your doctor, and I have lots of faith in Dr. Dubrow and Dr. Nassif. I'm willing to risk those complications to be somewhat normal again. I am so ready. It's almost like hitting a reset button and starting this new chapter in my life, fresh.
So bring me a bathing suit.
Yes.
High as possible.
It's like the 70s, you know. Remember those?
Not the kind you wear on the beach.
Not the kind he would. No, it's like, how are you?
I'm good.
Are you nervous?
A little.
Do you have the bathing suit on?
I have it on.
Perfection.
This surgery means everything. I'm hoping that I have this life without this on my stomach and I have positive days instead of starting my days off negatively. I'm just desperate for a fresh start in my new single life and feeling confident in my own skin.
Obviously, the goal is to have an abdomen in which there's only a horizontal scar, but that depends on the ability to get this portion brought all the way down here and remove the skin below it.
Correct.
If I can't, there will be some vertical component. All right. I'm hoping I go in there and there's a belly button sitting in there, just waiting for me. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yes.
I go in there and, hello,
There I am.
there I am. I say, oh. For Maritza's surgery today, I will begin by making a horizontal incision across her lower abdomen. I will then lift up the skin, remove the skin graft, and see if I can find her belly button. Next, I will sew together her abdominal muscles, remove as much of the vertical scar as possible, and hopefully pull her belly button through before closing her up. Hi, how are you feeling?
In pain.
for sure. I tightened the abdominal wall muscles, and then I probably got rid of 2/3 of the vertical scar.
Okay.
So I think that'll be quite
And it's way
acceptable.
down here, right?
It's way down there. So then I started to search, trying to find the belly button.
And?
No belly button.
Wow, you probably cut it.
I think he inadvertently killed the belly button. So I took a piece of the skin and I skin grafted that to try to make a belly button.
Okay, okay.
So the next 72 hours are critical for that skin graft.
Okay.
Because we don't want the skin graft to die and the whole thing just goes, no belly button.
Yeah, I don't want that.
All right, so let's take a look. So, it looks alive.
Looks like a normal belly
It
button.
looks like a normal belly button.
Looks good, Mom.
I don't want to look at my belly button yet until it's more healed. Obviously, Dr. Dubrow told me it looks really good, it looks great, but that's also what my first surgeon told me. You know, that it looked excellent after my skin graft, and it didn't. So I just don't feel comfortable looking at it yet.
The skin's alive, the incision's low. You okay?
Yeah.
A lot of our patients are just like Maritza and Jessica in that they've had horrible experiences with surgeons in the past. The fact that Maritza doesn't even want to look at her abdomen at all just tells you how important it is that we fix her and hopefully restore her faith in surgeons in the future. We good?
Yes, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Thank you, Dr.
See
Dubrow.
you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab this champagne. That looks so good.
Yes.
Even though my tummy tuck in Mexico led to my divorce, I feel like things happen for a reason and I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, surrounded by my loved ones.
You look amazing, Mom. I'm gonna have to borrow that from you.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
It took about 4 weeks to look at my belly button. I was a little bit afraid because of what I went through with my first tummy tuck, but once I did, I feel liberated.
I know we'll overcome.
Woo, champagne, ladies.
I have a complete body. I'm whole again. I'm a new person.
I think my mom looks stunning. I don't think I've ever seen her this happy.
She's changed tremendously from attitude to her physical body, emotionally.
She's all of our superhero. She has been through so much, and for her to still be doing it all and looking good, it's great. It's great to call her our mom. Cheers to the new body, the new Maritza.
Before my surgery, I had no belly button and ugly scars going across and up my stomach that resembled Frankenstein. But now, thanks to Dr. Dubrow, my stomach is beautiful. He removed 2/3 of the vertical scar, so I'm able to wear high-cut bikinis, and it's not very visible. I'm completely in love with my belly button that Dr. Dubrow created. It's something that I didn't know was possible. Rest in peace, old belly button. Dr. Dubrow and Dr. Nassif listened to me, and they were honest with me throughout the whole procedure.
They cared for you the way we did.
Yes, they gave so much empathy, and they literally restored my faith in doctors once again. Loving myself is my biggest reward, because in order for anyone else to love me, I have to love myself first. You guys are my rock, and I'm forever grateful. I love you guys.
I love you too, Mom.
You're the mom, the dad,
Yeah.
the sister, the best friend, you're everything.
We really only have you.
Now she's gonna be the friend that borrows clothes and doesn't return it.
Might want to lock your closets, girls.